Now we'll see the test object methods. Also test object methods. So generally using test object methods, we can perform the operation on application components, any environment, to verify the actual behavior and to perform operation, both activities. We can perform the operation as well as we can check the values, how it is behaves. So we have the various test object methods. So there is a test object methods. Using test object methods, we can write the script to perform operations on application objects. So activate is the method. Using this method, we can activate specified window during runtime. Specified window during runtime. So here, what is the syntax? Window of corresponding window name dot activate. Another statement. So syntax is like this: window of window name dot activate. Now there is a click. Using this method, we can perform click operation on push button, image link, or text link. Like these components, we can go for the click. So what is the syntax for that? Whatever object is it? So object class of object name dot click, like this. It is a push button means so web button, link means link, image means image, the corresponding object name, method is click, like this. Next one, close is there. What is the use of close here? In this method, we can perform operation to close specified window and browser. Now what is the syntax, how we can give syntax? Again, object class of object name dot close. Now I want to close the browser. This browser I want to close. This browser I want to close. How I can write a script for that? First I need to add the browser information to the object repository. How to add? Select the parent object. So click on anywhere in your page while adding the object, but here you select the browser object, parent object. Click on OK. Select object only. Click on OK. Now browser of browser name dot close. Browser of browser name dot close. If I run it is going to close. Now this window I want to close. Will it go into close? Some window I opened here. I want to close it. You see that? What is the procedure first? We have to add the window information object repository. Window my computer. Only that window. Then what is the class within there? Window my computer dot close. Run it. Close it. Like this. To close a window, this is a script. The next one, what is there here? Select is the method which we have. The test object methods. So select is the method which we can use to select option the menu list. We can write the script to select the value in the list box, as well as in to set the option the web radio group. The different possibilities are there. Now let us see that. I have the list box in this page. Which list box is there here? Country is the drop down list box is there. So in this country I want to select the India. Further I want to write the script. Okay. So how we can go for that? Write script to select what India in country list box. First, I need to add that object information to the object repository. Web list country. Then browser of browser name dot page of page name dot what is the class of the list box? Web list of country dot select. Which value do you want to select? India you want to select. If I run it, will it go to select or not? You observe that. Why no? Value is there selecting. India is not there, then it won't select. Okay. Now if I give the lower case, India, if I run, it won't select because case sensitive. Then the error misses. Okay. Now what I try to do here to reduce the length of the steps here, register Mercury tools are there. I rename this one register Mercury tools RMT. Page name also I will make into the simple RMT. So here value should be uppercase you have to give more. The case sensitive is important. India. Now write script to select first item in country list box. Now how I can write a script for that? Browser of browser name dot page of page name dot web list country dot select. Then what? First item I said. Then alphabet how it is. Index it is. 0 we have to go. First item I'm saying. Second item the index or not. So index it is. Now see the first India it has to select. Then it has to select the first item. First item is Albania, that value. Now you have to understand here, index starts with 0 for a list box. Okay, like this. Yes. Now, Now here I have the radio buttons like this: economy class, business class, first class. So now I want to select the business class radio button option. I want to select business class radio button option. How we can go for the script? Web radio group service. What is showing here? Is showing the radio button as a group. It's showing as a group. It is showing. See, web-based applications, it won't consider as individually here. QTP as a group only going to consider. Now add this one. See, any object among these three. If I go for the economy one, web radio group is showing it. If I go for the business class, web radio group is showing that. If I go here, first class, here also showing like this. So add this one and try to rename the browser name. Find a flight Mercury is there. FFM I'm going to give. So that means in the nodes script maybe names are different. You have to add the objects into the object repository. Whatever names are there, that you have to maintain the script while practicing time. Okay. Now to select business class option in web radio group. What I need to write for first browser name dot page name dot web radio group of service class dot select is the method. What is asking that value? So value I don't know here. What I'm saying business class option has to select. So here also index is going to be there 0, 1, 2. So second one it has to select. Second one means 1 it is 1. But index representation is not like this for the web radio group. Whenever we are going to write a script web radio group, the syntax is within double quotes #1 double quotes and like this you have to give. For web radio group only, index you have to give like this. Previous example list box, just directly index will be written there. This is the syntax you have to follow here. Now if I run, confirm operation or not, see, business class selected. So how I written here, this is using index. Now what I want to do, using value I want to select. Not index, value base I want to specify. What is the value? I don't know. Use object spy to know the object property values. Now see what is showing the all items. Coach, business, first. What do we want to go? Business. Now I'm going to write here browser name dot page name dot web radio group of group name dot select. What is there here? Business. Now this only I want to execute, not this one. This step not required, this only I want to execute. How I can do that one? The comment you can do, but I am not interested to do the comment here. So middle of the script I want to continue the execution, start from the beginning. You place control, where do you want to execute? Place your control. Here I want to execute. Control 5 use. Where your control is there, from there on going to execute. Okay. From the business class selected. Okay. What is the short key for that? Control F5 we have to use. Control F5, function key 5. Okay. Like this. So see the difference here. Using index, using value. Using index value. How we can find the value? Use object spy. Use object spy. It shows the what are the values are there. Okay. like this. Well, the next one is there here. Capture bitmap. What is the use of capture bitmap? What going to capture? So bitmap. So to capture the snapshot of the application object during runtime, we can go for the capture bitmap. Using this method, we can capture snapshot of application object during runtime. So what is the syntax for that? Here, object class of whatever object do you want to take. Object class of object name dot capture bitmap. Path of BMP or extension bitmap file or dot PNG file. The extension of the file you can maintain dot .bmp or dot .png file. Now, I want to take the snapshot of the flight reservation window. How I can take it? The flight reservation window snapshot I want to take. So how I can go for that? First add that object information into the object repository. Select object only. When you are going to practice this all the examples, you are going to get an idea about the filter options. You are going to get the familiarity about the what are the options are available here, filter options. Window of flight reservation dot capture bitmap. Where I want to save. Location you have to specify C drive. So flight reservation 123.bmp. So C drive I want to save with the name as flight reservation 123. Now I am going to run my script. Get the screen full screen on desktop visibility, then run our script. Execution completed. You go to the C drive. Go to the C drive. Flight reservation 123 bitmap is there. The snapshot you got. They may ask the question to you. How do you take the defect snapshot in QTP? How do you take the defect snapshot in QTP? Using capture bitmap method we have to use for that. Example. Write script to capture snapshot of flight reservation window. One example I given my here on the snapshot to understand. Write script to capture snapshot of flight reservation application logo and to pass into test result window. To pass that snapshot into test result window. Not in my local system this time. I want to pass the snapshot into the test result window. So where this snapshot is available? Where? See the what is there? Flight reservation window snapshot. What is the scenario? Flight reservation application logo snapshot. So that is not there. You have to take during runtime. So now, so in this help menu, if I go for about, here we have the logo. This logo snapshot QTP has to take, that has to be maintained in the test result window. It has to maintain the test result window. For that, I given some steps for better understandability purpose. These steps you have to convert into the automation script. See, what are the steps I given? Activate flight reservation window. Select about option help menu. Capture snapshot of logo. I will go for one more step here for the clarification purpose. Step 3. Activate sub window. After help menu, some sub window are going to get. That window I want to activate. Then capture snapshot of logo, close sub window, then go for the script to pass the snapshot of logo into tester result window. How we can go for this? This is 4, this is 5, this is 6. So how we can do this? First step, what is that? Activate flight reservation window. If you want to activate the flight reservation window, first we need to add this information to the object repository or not. Go to object repository, add this flight reservation window information to the object repository. Only select the object you select. So rename the flight reservation window. For easy to copy in my notebook, I'm going to take the FRTs. So I want to activate the flight reservation window. What is the script for that? Here. Window of flight reservation dot activate. What is the next step saying here? Select about option help menu. Add this help menu information into the object repository. Directly, we can't add the menu information to the object repository. So it shows the parent object. Click on OK. Then use the filter option here. Selected object types. Go to select. So clear all. Select the menu. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now, so menu name showing menu only here. Go for window of flight reservation dot win menu of menu. Method is select. So where it has to select. So what I'm saying, help menu about. First you have to say here help semicolon about with the 3 dots are there in the application. They're given like that. We have to follow that. About 3 dots. After selection, they are going to get sub window here. Okay, about 3 options. Then what next I want to do here? I want to activate sub window. Add this sub window information also into the object repository. So only sub window. So dialog. Now I'm going right here. Window of flight reservation dot dialog of about flight reservation dot activate. Then snapshot. So try to add this image object information object repository. But when I'm going to add the image object information object repository, what is the class is showing here? So they are not given class as static or some image. They are given class as win button. So whatever they are given, according to that we have to write the script. So I should go for window flight reservation dot dialog of about flight reservation dot what is the class win button. This is the observation important. When we are going to add the object information object repository, what is the class is there, what is the name is there, we have to see that. According to that we have to write. See the structure hierarchy. Based on that, you have to write that win button of button dot capture bitmap. What has to capture logo. You can give your interested name. I am giving the name as logo.bmp. Where it has to save, not in my local system. That's the reason I am not specified the path. Only I given the file name, temporary file I given here. So it's not going to save in my local system. Now after that, what I want to do, I want to close sub window. If I want to close the sub window, what is the script? Window flight reservation, then dot which one has to close? What is the script? Dialog of flight reservation dot close. Then what I am saying here, script to pass snapshot of logo into test result window. So last class we discussed about the 3 types of output functions. One is message box, print, report event method. How many arguments are there in the report event method? 4 arguments are there. Fourth argument is image file path. Now this logo, I want to pass in test result window. We can go for the image file path. Now I am going to use here reported dot report event MIC pass. So demo for capture bitmap. What we are doing here, flight reservation application logo. So logo dot bmp like this. I have to write. Now close this pop-up window. Make sure flight reservation window available because we written the script from the flight reservation window. That is also important one. Now run it. It will not go and take the entire window snapshot, only logo snapshot has to take. Now it is navigated, that means operated and closed. If I go for test result, this is a result icon here, or you can go to the automation menu, you have the results. Go to results here, view, expand all, demo for capture bitmap. That is a step name which you written there. You select that one, you got the logo snapshot in our test result. This is the actual implementation. After taking the defect snapshot to be maintained in our test result window. So how we can do this? Like report event method we can use for that. Next I have the method called set. Using this method, we can perform operation on checkbox, radio button, and to enter value in edit box. Using set method, using this method, we can perform operation on checkbox. Checkbox set on or off, we can do. Radio button by default it is going to win radio button, set it is. Means on it is. Enter the value, edit box, set method we can use. So that means what is the syntax for this point here? Object class of object name dot set. Sometimes on or off we can use based on requirement. That is an optional. I can say that. Well, whatever you want. Radio button is not required, other objects required. That's why optional is I'm giving. Now let us understand here. I have the flight reservation window. In this flight reservation window, I want to enter the main queue I want to enter. So first I am going to add this object information into the object repository. Name edit box information to the object repository. Then I am going to write the script here like this. Window of flight reservation dot win edit of name dot set. I go for main queue. Okay. If I run my script, main queue it is entered. Now this time what I want to enter, main queue already available. Now I want to enter the systems. Systems I want to enter after this main queue. Here I want to enter systems. Already some values available in the edit box. Now I want to enter some more value in the edit box only after the text which is already existing. Now if I run my script here, what happened? To override the existing value. Set method will override the existing value. Now, I am not interested to override the existing value. So after this main queue, I want to enter the value. How we can do that? For the purpose, we can go for the other method called type. Is the method. So type keyboard events, it will go into pass. It is not going to overwrite. Okay. So that is the thing here, you observe that I give a note here. Set method will override the existing value in edit box. Then type. In this method, we can perform key-based operations. That means systems are given SY like this, keys, keyboard keys wise, it will perform the operation. In this method, we can perform key-based operations based on control position, where it is available. Let us see, this case, my control is before mind queue. Now if I run it, where it go and enter the value? Observe that. Before mind queue go and enter. Based on control position, it will go into enter the value. So based on position. Type method will not override the existing value in edit box. Let me take syntax here. Object class of object name dot type value like this. Type method will not override existing value in edit box. So this is the thing where they are going to ask what is the difference between set and type method. They are going to ask set and type method. Now generally where we are going to use this type of type method, let us see an example. I want to enter the fax number I want to enter. If I go for file, fax order window if I open, just I want to write the script to enter the fax number. So how we can go for that? Fax number. Just I am going to add this object information object repository. What is the class is showing here? Win object. Win object is showing this the class is not identifying by the QTP here. Maybe I open QTP for application first, then I open the flight reservation window. That's why it may happen. Let me close. First I open the QTP. So ActiveX control I selected, okay. Then automation. Record and settings also you have to observe over here. It is second option is like that going to be get sometimes. Over first option it is. Okay. Even the ActiveX controls are added, still it is going to recognize as a win object. So then you have to set the record and run settings. First option you have to set this one. Then you open the application here. So that is a different technology component which is developed in ActiveX controls. Now see, if I added this object information, QTP has to recognize that as an ActiveX control. Go to object repository. Add this. What is showing? ActiveX mask ED box is showing that. Okay. Now there I want to enter. What is the hierarchy? Window flight reservation dot dialog of fax order window dot ActiveX control mask ED box dot. If I use set method, see what will happen. Say set method if I use 10 digits number I want to enter. Intentionally I written the set method. If I run it is, what will happen? So what is the error message we got my here? The object is not supported our method to perform operation. Okay, that is not supported method. So where I need to go for the type. If I go for type method, if I run it is. Now you observe my here. One by one character go and enter. Set method enter at a time all the values go and enter. But here one by one character go and enter. any 10 digits number into now try to understand here. In general, type method is used to perform key-based operations. Key-based operations to perform, we are going to prefer so this type of type method. Whereas ActiveX controls components like date field, fax number, and a mobile number, edit boxes, we use type method. This type of components are going to prefer the type method. ActiveX control components. I given one example here. I want to create the script to perform the insert operation in this flight reservation application. So writes VB script to perform booking a flight transaction in flight reservation application. Now these are the 12 steps I want to convert into the automation script. The 12 steps I want to convert into the automation script. So how we can do that? Step by step. So first I am going to add this flight reservation window information to the object repository. One by one. So flight reservation I am going to make into the FR here. What is the first step here? Window flight reservation dot activate. This step is converted to automation script. For the second step, I want to select new order option file menu. So I need to add the file menu information to the object repository. So select the object types, click on select, clear all, go to menu, click on OK, go for OK. Menu information. What is the script for that? Again, window flight reservation dot win menu of menu dot select file menu new order, no dots here for this option. This step also I converted into the automation script. What next? I want to enter some value 12 12 16 data of flight field. Add that field information. While adding the field information, I have observed that what is the class ActiveX name mask AD box is there. I should go for the window of flight reservation dot then ActiveX mask AD box dot type is the method. Maybe you forgot to use the type method. You're trying to go for the set. Now this method doesn't have the set method. You observe that. You're not getting that. You have to go for the type. So 12, 12, 16 I give. So this step also I converted into the automation script. Then I want to select Paris in fly from list box. Add this fly from list box information object repository. Then say that window of flight reservation. List box means what the class? Win combo box. So fly from and dot select. Which value I want to select? Paris. Make sure case sensitive it is value Paris. Then that means this step also I convert into the automation script. What next? Select second option in the item in fly to list box. Try to add. This example like case study. What are the methods we discuss? All the methods to cover. One script I given here. Again, window of flight reservation dot win combo box flight to dot select. So they said second item is, so one index we have to give. Index is 1. So this step also, step 5 also, I convert an automation. Then I click on flight button. Add that flight button information. Window of flight reservation dot win button of flight dot click, like this. After that, what is the next step is there, my here? So first item in flight stable window list. Okay. Now, generally you are going to like this. Try to go for the adding object. Where that is flight stable window list is there? Not there. Somewhere you are going to click, it will collect the information. When you want to release the hand icon, right click on mouse. Release. So otherwise, you are going to click somewhere, that information is going to add into the object repository. Not required. If you right click on mouse, it will release the hand icon. Now what you need to do here, observe here. Enter the date of flight, select the value, some value, your interest value you can select, click on flow. Get that window first on screen, open this one manually by operating application, open this window, then add this list information. What is showing my here? Win list from window flight reservation, dialog flights table, win list from now flights table window, first item. So how we can go for that? Window flight reservation dot dialog of flights table dot the win list, that is a hierarchy list dot select. First item is 0. Then I want to click on OK button in that flights table window list. Add that object information. This is the way you have to practice. Step by step, try to add the object repository, and accordingly you have to convert into the automation script. For each step, which object to perform operation, add that object information to object repository, then write the script. If I go for window, flight reservation dot, then dialog of in that flight table dot win button of OK dot click. So this step also I convert an automation script. Then what is there? Enter 5 tickets field. Add this. Now it is there. I want to close this one. Don't click on cancel with this hand icon. Cancel button information going to come. Hold control key like mouse it is. Click on cancel. Now again release the control key. Now hand icon. So tickets I wanted to add tickets information to object repository. What is the script here? Window of flight reservation dot win edit box, it has to be from the tickets I want to enter dot win edit of tickets dot set what I want to say 5. So this step also I convert into the automation script. Enter organization name edit box. Try to add the name edit box information to object repository. Then window flight reservation dot win edit of which one name dot set value Rajesh. This step also we converted. What is the step 11? Select business class radar button. Windows based application business class. What is the class? As a group or web radio button, win radio button. Win radio button. So we have to go for like this. Window flight reservation dot win radio button business dot set. After that, what is the next step I have here? Click on Insert Order button. Try to add that object information to the object repository. Then window flight reservation dot win button of Insert Order dot click, like this. Now see my here. Make sure flight reservation window available on screen, and make sure your objects are available in the object repository, not in object repository manager. Here it is. Now if I run, this way it will perform the operation. So this is the things where we have to practice up to here. Tomorrow we have some more test object methods. I will explain it. Okay.